34 with the World Pride Parade now in the rearview mirror. All eyes are now on the massive parade celebrating the Army's 250th anniversary. New video just arriving into the newsroom shows a shipment of tanks arriving here in D.C. this weekend. The parade, less than a week away now, will impact thousands of people. Even if you have no plans to attend, we have learned it will delay flights at DCA, and they'll force boats on the Potomac and Anacostia rivers to stay at the dock. Our Alexis Wainwright is at the airport to explain the far-reaching impact of this massive event.
As the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Army Grand Military Parade has grown extensively, so has its impact.
Being a veteran, I think it's something that takes us out of what we're used to. That privilege is something I think should be reserved for someone when we come home from war.
Due to the military flyovers expected during the military celebration, Reagan National Airport will have to abide by restricted airspace rules over D.C. Some people are not happy about it.
D.C. is already congested enough, and then to add a parade for a reason to, for other words, stroke some person's ego, I don't think that's a good thing for the city.
Others say they're excited to see the parade and military flyovers.
I think it's fantastic. Let's boost the morale that we need here in the United States.
I really hope that it doesn't disrupt too many of the events that are going on.
The U.S. Coast Guard will enforce a security zone along the Potomac and Anacostia rivers starting at 2 p.m. Friday, the day before the parade, until 10 p.m. Saturday.
I was a little surprised, first of all, because it's one of the busiest weekends of the year on the river. It's Father's Day weekend.
Captain Tim Blanchard owns Fish the Potomac fishing charters, and he says he typically is in this area where there will be a security zone.
Growing up in D.C. as a Washingtonian, I'm accustomed to street closures, things like that, just because of the nature of the nation's capital. But when it comes to the river, there's only one road, and once you close it, you're done.
He says he's just one of the many small businesses that'll be affected by this.
A lot of dads like to fish on Father's Day weekend. There's also the sunset cruises that we do, which are a big deal. And it's a few $1,000s worth of revenue that I'm going to lose.